Explore Tulsa is an opportunity to see behind the scenes of Tulsa's most unique places.
To hear the stories of real people who are doing fantastic things and who love living here.
We look at the people, places, and events that make Tulsa home. Welcome to a few minutes of Exploring Tulsa.
Well, welcome to another Explore Tulsa. I'm Austin. Trish and I are always happy to have you join us.
We have so much fun putting this thing together each week, and we learn unique things about Tulsa right along with you. We trust your weekend is wonderful, and my thanks for spending this time with us.
We try to have something for everyone each week, and this week is no different. But we start with a story just for Trish and a little shopping trip as we promised you last week.
I was born in Guatemala in a little town called Puerto Barrios. It's a little port. And I left when I was 15 to go to the city. I studied there. I became a teacher. At 19, I moved to the Dominican Republic. And in the year 2000, I moved to Tulsa. I was expecting just to come here for 3 months, and I have 17 years already. I always wanted to be a designer. That was my dream. But my dad was sending 3 girls to medical school. So he told me, unless it's in the public university, you cannot go to design school. There was just one design school and was conflicting with my work as a teacher. So I just needed to just go and take another career like an accounting, and I became an accountant. Whenever I landed in the US, I started my first business, and I was doing finances for another company that I co-own. And at the end, I just decided that I was not happy. It was not exactly that dream I had to be doing technology. So I just decided to just start, this little project 6 years ago that was supporting artisans with jewelry. I was a shopaholic. Every country where I travel, I shop and fill suitcases with things. So whenever I came here, people start asking me, why don't you sell it? Why don't you open a store? And at the end, I think, I just decided to go for it. Being at the Tulsa Arts District is just, for me, amazing. I love arts. I used to paint. I love music. I love that every single activity that is going around. There was no retail here. The foot traffic was slow, and whenever you venture into retail, you just need customers. And everyone called me crazy. But I always had a vision. I didn't want to be anywhere else than around art. And I read about the plans for the district, and I totally went for it. And it's paying off, I don't want to be anywhere else. Well, I started with a line of bracelets, and it was marketed for college kids, girls and guys. And it was a hit 2 years ago. So from there, I started just trying to do, besides that, just necklaces. And so I got into pearls. And they have been my biggest passion. When I'm not in pearls, I'm also meditating. And if I wake up being sad that day, I just need to sit and start knotting pearls, and my day just gets blissful. So people like to come here and see me doing things. They stay next to me in the table, and they start asking me, can you do this for me? Can you redo my necklace? And so those are the things I do all the time. Whatever the customer wants, and whatever the requests and special needs are, I try to learn, and I try to just work with them. I start just getting the raw materials, and if I go to Vietnam, I try to get horn. If I go to Thailand, I shop for textiles, and I also shop for silver. So every place I go, they have something beautiful that I can pick and add to my designs. I like bold jewelry, and to be bold, you need to get to know the materials you can work with, that people can still wear it. So I'm heading to keep learning, just growing, seeing my jewelry everywhere. I'm shipping right now to Europe, Australia, Guatemala, my hometown. I have some people there following me and buying my pieces. So, I just, wherever it takes me, I'm enjoying my career, I'm happy with what I do, and I don't see myself doing anything else.
Etnika, what a great name.
The most basic translation would just be ethnic, and Etnika certainly lives up to its name. There is so much cultural flair right from the front door to the back.
And I love that Carla creates her pieces right there on site. And there are chairs scattered throughout so you can just go sit and visit with her while she works if you want. Nice job, Austin. You found a really cool shopping space for me. Now you stay close as we take a break, but we're coming right back with more Explore Tulsa.
The time is right now to consider solutions for outdoor landscape audio. You experience state-of-the-art audio inside your home. Now you can have it outside your home, on your patio, around your pool, even your whole backyard. Video Revolution has been providing quality sound systems for over 35 years. We partner with exclusive brands like Klipsch, James Loudspeakers, Sonance, and Episode. Our team of cutting-edge experts can assess your needs with a free in-house consultation. It starts simply with a phone call. My name is Randy. I'm here to help.
Gluten-free, organic, natural, whole grain, all words used by marketers to make you believe you're buying healthy food.
Even when the product isn't necessarily good for you.
But there's an easy fix. Instead of believing what's in front of you, turn it around and read the label. Find out what's really in the product.
Our goal is to eliminate sugars, grains, and breads from our diet. Start by eliminating sugar and grains one day each week.
Each day without sugar and grains is one day closer to a healthier you.
Visit our website to find our free glycemic index food chart to learn how specific carbohydrates affect your body.
One of Tulsa's hidden treasures, perhaps, is Route 66. It runs right through Tulsa, right down 11th Street.
Well, you probably knew that part, but there are not a lot of businesses that capitalize on that fact yet. And while that is gradually changing, we found a fairly new business that has figured it out already and offers a place to fuel up right on Route 66.
We really came down here on 11th because of it being, Route 66 and all the focus that's been on Route 66 nationally or even internationally, really.
I think Route 66 is really significant for us here at Fuel as well as the community as a whole. I think it's something that is kind of a diamond in the rough that Tulsa really could do more to highlight.
Getting into this project, I didn't realize how big Route 66 is across the globe.
We get so many travelers that come through Tulsa that may not stop in Tulsa because we haven't really given them a reason to stop while they're driving through Route 66.
I have a lot of friends that live in Europe, and when I told them that we were moving down here on Route 66, they're telling me about how their friends that they know there, it's like the goal, like, oh, we're gonna go to Chicago, we're gonna rent motorcycles or some cool cars and drive cross country. I guess first and foremost, we're a bar. We also happen to have indoor-outdoor patio. You can enclose this patio here. We host a lot of groups and parties and events here. We have a stage out back. We also have a dog park, little dog run that's gated. You can bring your dog. You literally can bring the entire family here, including the dog. And then we also have room for the food trucks out on the other side of the yard. So, we host up to 5 or 6 food trucks at a time. Generally have 1 to 2 trucks during the week, and we kind of ramp that up depending on what kind of events we have up here. We feature all local beers on draft. So, Tulsa's been growing in that draft or beer world. So, and really we're kind of sitting right in the center of that too. You got Renaissance right over here, you've got Dead Armadillo, Marshall, Heirloom, Willow's Family Ales. They keep popping up left and right. So we try to feature those here, not only just for Tulsans to enjoy, but people who are passing by, so we can help showcase our city and say, hey, here's some local beers you can get all in one place. Andrew and I met, I guess it's been about a little over a year ago, through mutual friends.
I've really enjoyed working with Robert. We were more of acquaintances, kind of mutual friends before I started working with Fuel 66, and now I would say we're very close friends.
We really sat down and we were just talking about nothing related to fuel, and there was an opportunity. here at Fuel to bring on another partner, and Andrew really just fit that piece. And as we were talking, I think I was asking him if he knew anybody, and then it just kind of, I was like, oh, maybe you want to do this. So it just kind of, you know, happened like that.
What I really want to do is highlight Fuel 66 and the area. I think this is an up and coming area. I live really close to this, so I'd love to see this area continue to develop and thrive. What we do here is we really like to work with other local businesses and groups and really highlight what they're doing. I want this to be a community space, and you know, it's family friendly and dog friendly, and so we really want to make this space usable for everybody.
We just really are trying to get it established at this point. I'd like it to be a destination for different food trucks, a starting point. I mean, we meet new people who are opening new trucks all the time, and you know, it's a good place for them to get their start and kind of get their feel for what they're doing. And I think it also provides a little community for the food truck world. I mean, a lot of those guys, they come in when they're not working just to see each other, and they know that, you know that there's some trucks here. So if you're getting off work and you've been working on your truck, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I see food trucks park in our parking lot not working. They just pull in to say, hey, see what's going on. So, you know, I think that was one of the initial goals, was to help build the food truck community here in Tulsa.
A food truck hub and hangout, a favorite local spot, an event venue, and a tourist attraction. I think these guys have figured out a winning combination.
Watch them for really interesting events all year long, and you're likely to run into travelers from all over the states and all over the world as people start to recognize it as part of the Route 66 scene. Good days ahead.
And there's more good stuff ahead for you too when we come right back after a short break.
Discover the benefits of making the right connections at Video Revolution. Connect with the expert staff who will take the time to understand and satisfy your technology needs. The installation staff will make it easy to maximize your new equipment for years of high-definition inspiration. Inspirational video and audio now with voice-driven built-in internet streaming apps. Connections, real live ones with people who know and care. Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Take charge of your health. We are what we put into our bodies.
We approach medicine from a unique standpoint. Rather than treating only the symptoms of an illness, we work to find the root cause and promote wellness of the entire body.
Our clinic offers complete assessment and treatment programs, including hormone replacement therapy, osteopathic manipulative therapy, and genetic DNA testing. It all starts with a medical evaluation.
Contact us today to begin your path to wellness.
At Video Revolution, the future is now. Behold the beauty of the new Sony 4K High Dynamic Range TV. A true view display producing real-world clarity and brilliant colors with Triluminous X1 technology. Step into the future for yourself at Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Austin, what in the world?
What do you think I'm doing? Have you not seen what the next story is? It just felt appropriate.
Well, I know the next story and I love it, but the chicken dance is not appropriate, ever. Just no.
This is what I enjoy doing. I love seeing tending to the animals and getting the opportunity to create and solve problems, but also just see things grow and see things improve. So it actually all started pretty well right after high school. A friend of mine and I kind of got interested in what would it be like to raise some livestock, because we had no agricultural background from our families, not even extended families. So we did a bunch of research for about a year, found about 10 acres we could lease in Bixby, and I went ahead and bought a small flock of sheep and decided to start small in case I ended up killing them all. And that from there, I realized that's what I enjoyed doing as opposed to what I was doing currently, which I was studying nursing and I was working at St. Francis, and got to see kind of that side of health, and that there's just so many people with chronic issues that could be avoided through just diet. And so I moved out here about 4 years ago. And we, I think, officially started Grassroots Ranch at that time. And then we really kind of took some large leaps just these past 2 years of producing a lot more and selling them at a lot more locations. So we sell our meats in a variety of ways. One is the farmer's market. We are at Broken Arrow Farmers Market there every Saturday. But we also sell to restaurants. We deliver to our restaurants once a week, and we also do kind of large individual orders. So people are able to order through our website, and then we can deliver that straight to their home. We meet and exceed all of the requirements for organic. It's just that we don't go through the extra hoops and the money and all of that to make it happen. Beyond Organic is really the best way to communicate that this is as fresh and as high quality as you can get. Pretty much all of us, eat 3 meals a day. So in some way we're all involved in it, and it's all connected all the way from where it starts as a seed or as a young animal all the way through raising it, butchering it, processing it, getting it to the individual. Right now, I would say we're still kind of in a startup phase of we're figuring out all of our systems. The best way to raise meat chickens, and what's the most efficient way to get food and water to them, which is kind of and keep them in a ideal environment where they're on pasture. And it's always it's not a system that's going to cause the grass to die, but to everything else that it's involved with to also thrive. So that's kind of the questions for each area of it: the chickens, the cows, the pigs. So kind of getting all of that figured out and what the best way to do that, because most of the equipment and stuff that we use, I have to build myself, because you can't just go out and buy chicken pens. We hope to continue to grow, be able to hire more people, or even be able to kind of get other farms set up to be growing a more locally produced agricultural system for Tulsa.
Well, if there are chickens dancing, it's because they're well taken care of, and the cows, and the pigs.
I found it interesting that Daniel didn't come from an agricultural background. This all started from his passion, and that's going to be the key to their success. What a fascinating ranch and so many possibilities ahead.
We wish them all the success their hard work deserves. And if you'll stay tuned, we have one more story ahead after we take a short break, so don't go away.
Hi, Dr. Robert Zellner here. For over 20 years, I've offered affordable, convenient eye care in Tulsa. Right now, you can get 1 pair of glasses or contact lenses starting at just $99, or my 2-pair deal for $129. Hey, and as always, the eye exam's included. Walk-ins are always welcome. Glasses are ready in about an hour. Plus, we have over 2,000 frames to choose from. We're open 7 days a week. Come see why we're voted Tulsa's best. And our drive-thru at 69th and Memorial makes pickup simple and easy. For the best eye care value in Tulsa, Dr. Robert Zellner and Associates.
When it's time to turn it on, turn it all the way on with Sonos. Sonos, leading the way in innovative audio solutions for your home. Experience crystal clear, full-bodied sound at any volume level. And with rock-solid wireless performance and a system that's easy to set up, control, and expand, your Sonos can be completely customized to fit your needs. Video Revolution is your Tulsa source for all things Sonos. And right now is the perfect time to come in and talk audio. Video Revolution and Sonos, partners in superior audio quality and exceptional customer service on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
We just celebrated the 4th a week or so ago, and a part of what makes this country and this city so great is the opportunities it offers to others who come from all over the world to build a life here for themselves and their families.
That's true, Austin. And so we sat down with a little family in Broken Arrow that own a restaurant not only to provide great food to their community, but they're building a future for the children and grandchildren as well.
It's tough, you know. Dirt road, you know, I still remember. I don't know about now though, you know. Have been having 22 years, so that changed. So, but I grew up, you know, on dirt road, catch, you know, some fish by hand, raising, you know, the rice, the cows, you know, buffalo. Yeah, still remember that. Well, I almost 21 years old when I came. You know, so I came in, you know, 5, you know, mom, dad, my brother, my sister, and I. 5 suitcases, throwing in an airplane, and yeah, it was an interesting journey. Half of my life, you know, so I seen half of, you know, life live in that, you know, Thailand culture, and come here, you know, as live in, you know, America, and a lot of things that I learned so much, you know, between, you know, 2 different countries. So. I could do some cooking, you know. My dad put me to cook, you know. Woke up in the morning, cook rice, you know, do house cleaning and everything, you know. So, but we didn't really, you know, like cook from the recipe. We just put everything all together and, you know, just make some meals and here we go, you know, this dinner, you know. So
nobody cook like me. Nobody cook in here. Yeah, only me.
She do all the cooking. She make her own recipe. She just, you know, in charge, you know, everything, including me, so. JK, that's what the name of the restaurant, you know, came from, her name. That is our, you know, kind of option that my mom chose to do. We work, you know, came in and we kind of do our own thing, you know, I work, you know, she's work, my sister work, everyone have their own job, and, you know, but 6 years ago, she decided that, you know, she should do something for family.
I think about I have a family here. That my daughter, she married. They have a kid, you know. But my daughter, I have a kid too. But I think about the future, about my grandkids, you know.
Just in case, you know, that something happened, you know, family have a job, you know, something that they can work on, you know. So, and we decide to open a restaurant.
I wanna open restaurant. Future for my grandkids. That's why I open restaurant for this right now. Her son, 14, and come work with me. I so happy here.
Our specialty, a lot, okay, but most of the buffet is what we, you know, decide that is work for every, you know, customer that coming in.
They like the chicken satay, you know.
So that's the number one, because we cook a lot. Every day we have to, you know, do that really, you know, like probably almost 100 pieces, you know, at least, you know, just sometimes more than that, you know. Chicken satay, that's number one. You know, the pad thai noodles is, you know, popular, you know, people love that. The veggie egg rolls, you know, beef stir fry. I can't name, you know, like it's really a lot of, for everyone is different, you know, menu that they like. We have our regular customer, you know, they come in once a week, you know, some people come in 2-3 times a week. We know what they like to drink, where to sit, you know, don't know by name. So we become good, you know, some customers become a good friend, you know, and really get to know each other. They call her Mama JK when they come, you know, so that's pretty important, you know, to make sure that, you know, we take good care of our customer and also make sure that she, you know, stay healthy and happy, you know. I can't tell her to stop though, you know. Yeah, my mom, yeah, I can't. Sometimes when she want to work, I have to let her do it. When she done, so, and we can go home. I'm like, okay, that's good. She loved to work. growing up, she worked a lot. She raised a family pretty much. It's kind of, you know, we grew up in a broken home. Mom, dad, separate, you know, everyone is separate. But so when we came here, it's just like, you know, we started, you know, our life together. So thankful that we're all here together because in Thailand we didn't, you know, spend time, you know, with each other that much at all. So I love her so much.
Mama JK, when you visit, be sure and tell Mama JK that Explore Tulsa sent you.
She'll be in the back, in the kitchen of course, but I'm sure she'll be happy to come out to greet you if you ask for her. What an awesome family-owned restaurant. We know you'll enjoy the experience of buffet dining the next time you crave Thai food.
But just a snack for now. We're coming back in a moment to wrap up this week's show.
When Explore Tulsa returns in a moment.
The key to getting a firm grip on your health is knowing exactly what it is you're doing to your body and how it's affected. Don't ever stop learning.
Dr. Mark and I have just published our newest book, Fork Your Diet, and want to share our knowledge and experience with you in an easy to read but very informative manner.
Easy to read, yes, but life-changing with chapters like dodging diabetes and food for thought on Alzheimer's and dementia.
Plus the disease of depression. In the book, we address the problems of dieting, fasting, and accountability.
Let me read you a quote from the book. In today's America, if you're fit and healthy with a normal body composition, you're radically different.
Be radically different. You can find the book and so much more at sherwoodwellness.tv.
See you on the radical side.
The weather is perfect, your pool has been serviced, and your grass has been mowed. But where are you? You're inside, watching the game. Most TVs are neither bright enough nor tough enough to mount outside. SunBrite TVs can be up to 3 times brighter than your indoor TV, giving you a crystal clear image even in direct sunlight. SunBrite TVs are specifically designed to handle all the elements. To get started on your outdoor entertainment system, come see me at Video Revolution on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis. Our sponsors are why we can do this show, and we appreciate all their support.
And so we'll take a moment to say thanks to Drs. Michelle and Mark Sherwood at Functional Medical Institute, where whole body wellness begins with just one visit on the northwest corner of 61st and Sheridan.
And to Dr. Zellner and Associates, Tulsa's best eye care value, and still home with a $99 deal.
Also to Video Revolution, where you'll find all your home and office technology solutions on the northwest corner of 71st and Lewis.
Just a reminder to find us on YouTube, the Explore Tulsa channel, for over 1,600 videos of everything Tulsa. Connect with us, send us a message, tell us someone who needs to be a part of our show.
Well, that's all for now. We'll see you next time right here on Explore Tulsa.